Hello folks, welcome to 2021. You're all welcome to last year. Let's hope that this year's going to be more live music and more healthy and more outgoing and more positive. But we're in the midst of a dreadful lockdown right now, and I have a big idea. I'll tell you my big idea in a minute, but first of all, just to recap, thank you so much, all you people that tuned into the Midwinter show. It got a great reaction. Loads of you were asking for DVDs, and that is being made even now. The fill of the tour that Phil and I made of India in '97 is being edited and finished, and that includes contemporary interviews with us and with Johnny Kelsey, and it also now includes the 10 or so songs that we played with Johnny Kelsey in the Mughal splendour of Seasoncote Manor. But it doesn't look like there's going to be any touring until May, June, and we have a living that we still need to be making. And I've tried everything as a soloist since last March. I've done the Springsteen night, I've done a Dylan night, I did a folk song night, I did shows of all of my solo tours, I did a request night, I did a covers night, I've done everything. And I was thinking during what for me is now dry January, you see my skin is slightly healthier. Hair is a bit more glossy. I was thinking, what can I do? And I know what I can do. I can teach you all to play the guitar. Not you Mike Cohens or you Andrew Eggs who can play Cousin Jack already, but you people who are looking at your guitar even now in the corner or hanging on the wall or knowing it's up in the loft somewhere. I'm going to teach you from an absolute beginner's point of view over 4 Wednesdays. I'm going to do a show, upload a show, a lesson every Wednesday, maybe 45 minutes for the next month. And then afterwards, I'm going to go live, probably on Facebook or YouTube, not sure yet, and answer your questions. And the question and answer may well be about the more technical stuff about action and the type of guitars and picks. But the actual lessons itself will be from an absolute beginner's point of view. Even how to sit, how to stand, how to hold, how to tune, how to fret, even what the names of these strings are. But again, no music involved. Nothing to memorize or remember. No hemi-demi semi-quavers or A-flat minors. I'm just going to teach you some shapes and some techniques which you can spend a week learning, and then we'll move on. And at any time you can pause, at any time you can go back to the lesson. In fact, I advise you to do that, because you put the guitar down and you pick it up again. Sometimes it's easier to do the things that you've been practicing. So that's my plan. And I'm going to be quite blatant about this. I'm going to ask you to send me a tenner for each lesson, if you've enjoyed it. You know, if you haven't, what have I lost? On PayPal, or if you don't use PayPal, just email Vicky and she'll give you a link. So that's a deal, isn't it? £10 a lesson, and including the chat afterwards. And by the end of 4 weeks, I want you to be able to strum a few chords and then go away and learn a song. I'm not going to teach you a song like some teachers do, and you spend hours on the next chord for that song. I'm going to teach you techniques. I'm going to teach you about muscle memory, about where to put your fingers, how to hold the guitar, so that when you pick up the guitar, you know, you'll be making a pleasing noise to yourself. Now, I imagine that people as young as 11 or 12 could probably pick up on this lesson. And the less you know, the more it's going to be of value to you. You know what I mean? That famous linguist, Michel Thomas, said, if you have to memorize something or learn it, then you have to constantly remember it as an act of will. But if you know it, you just know it. If it just becomes instinctive, like riding a bike. And I want you to be able to ride a bike with your guitars. Okay, so check me out this Wednesday. I shall upload it. It'll be premiered, so you'll get notifications. And there will be, as I say, a chat afterwards. Probably on YouTube, so you can carry on watching in your front rooms on your smart TVs. Don't forget, it'll be on the Facebook and on the YouTube channel. But go to YouTube, then you can save it to watch later and watch it on your smart TV. So, folks, learn to play the guitar. So when you look back on 2021, you can say that was the year that I learned the guitar and decided to become a professional rock star. Oh, by the way, if all you have is an electric guitar, it's equally of use. A series of different things I'll have to talk about, but it's the same things, it's the same muscle memory, the same strings, the same frets, all that sort of stuff. So, for the first lesson, you won't need anything other than your guitar. For the second lesson, I'm going to ask you to try and get hold of a pick. And maybe later on, by the fourth, you may need a capo. But why don't you join me and have a bit of fun, and I'll see you all on Wednesday. Bye.